Welcome. This is Joni at Stop Motion Creations. Today I'm joining the Boy Doll Collab. It occurs on the 25th of every month. It's hosted by Irene at Irene's Doll Space, Gosha at Dolls, Trolls, and More, Cynthia at Ambrosia's Dollhouse, and Marna at Dolls Rescued. The theme for this month was green. And my boy doll is the one I call Gavin the Hunter. He is actually a Cruella DeVil son called Carlos DeVil. He's a Hasbro doll. He's jointed. He's about 12 inches tall. He's here standing in a cup holder by the pond. And the way we're going to take this theme of green is not the color, but spring, when the plants and the world all becomes green again. And I have some azaleas to show. There's wisteria blooming. There are ladybank's roses blooming. And over here are more azaleas. Lots and lots of azaleas. That's the goldfish pond. Here in the south, the live oak trees lose their leaves in the springtime. They're never fully bare, but they do lose leaves in the spring as new ones emerge. So we get a lot of leaves in the springtime, a lot of raking, and my pond gets filled with leaves. The oak trees also bloom. They make tassels that a lot of people have allergies to, myself included. And the tassels also fall in my pond. I try to scoop them out, but I have to be careful because a snake lives in the pond. And if I see him, I'll try to get a photo of him for you. This is where the snake lives. It stays in those two plants. But I don't see it right now. Gavin has a bow and arrow. He has a quiver full of arrows. You can see some of the leaves that have fallen. Some of the azaleas are finishing up, but some of them are just starting. Some of them are really tall. This is a white wisteria. It's not a native, and many bees like to come to it. The bees love the wisteria. The bees also love azaleas. This azalea is mixed. It has a coral and a magenta azalea in the same plant. As does this one. We'll try to find some bees. The skies are beautiful and blue. Yesterday was rainy. Gavin loves getting outdoors. Here's a purple wisteria. And some more azaleas. And those are some of the big oak trees. It's such a pretty view. Here you can see a few of the camellias that are left. The camellias bloom here from December through April. This one is a late blooming one, March and April. The Sasanqua camellias bloom in October and November. And then the standard camellias bloom in December and January and February. This is a bush called English dogwood. It's just starting to bloom. It's going to be all white in a few more days. Here's Gavin with some Cherokee roses on the old fence. This is one of my fig trees. It's really huge. I have 3 that produce fruit. This one's already making some baby figs, and the figs at the top I can never get to. Here is some lyre-leaf sage. People call this plant a weed. I like it, bees like it, and I don't pull them up. These weeds are spiderworts. They come up in big clumps. If you mow them down, they come right back. This is our back field. Everything's greening up beautifully. Gavin has found a blue jay feather at the base of a pecan tree. These flowers are called false garlic. I hope you've enjoyed looking at some of the ways my world has greened up this spring. Gavin was happy to get outside. And thank you for watching. Oh, and please check out all the other channels that are participating in the Boy Doll Collab. I'm sure there are going to be some really interesting videos on this theme.